So today I'm going to do a tutorial on how I'm going to make my escaped psychiatric patient costume. So I think that you will need is well, some a green button-down shirt, like similar to this. This one's an actual set of greens from a psychiatric ward. And then some green shorts. And it's okay if these are kind of like worn, if you can see here. I don't know if you can see. Because you're gonna make it like it's like you're escaping, kind of. So let me turn on the light and tell you the things that you'll need. Okay, so the first thing you'll need is something to cover up your space. So what I am using is I'm going to use some of this, some notebook paper, because you will be using some dye, and then I'm going to use some of this. You're going to be using dye, and you're going to be splashing it around. You do not want your, wherever you're doing this, to get wet or stained, because you're using food coloring, and the food coloring can sometimes stain, especially with distilled vinegar. So, yeah. Here we go. Okay, so now that I've covered my area, as you can see, I've covered my area that I'm going to be working in. I'm going to get red food coloring or any kind of dye. Okay. Red acrylic paint because it stains very well. So you're going to want a darker red for the acrylic paint because if it's not dark like you need it, then it won't really resemble blood. So I'm going to bring this bowl that I've already poured distilled vinegar in and some of the dye. I'm going to take this light tempera watercolor paint. I'm going to pour it in. Okay. Then I'm going to take this darker red acrylic paint and stick that one in. I'm going to mix it up. Yeah? Going to mix it up.
What are you doing with that paint now?
I am making my Halloween costume. Bye.
Oh,
I'm making a YouTube video, so you can't talk. Austin, shut the door. So it's going to be kind of shut the door.
my name's Austin, Mickey's brother. Hello, my name's
Stop!
Austin,
Go! Go. Shut the door. And go.
Oh, I'm so
Okay, so it's going to be kind of clumpy. And it's going to make this kind of color. So here, let me bring it down here so that you can see the color that it makes. It makes like this reddish color. And then you're going to take and put in this darker watercolor red, and you're going to pour that in there. And the reason why I'm pouring the darker watercolor in is because the acrylic one kind of clumps up.
I'll give you the colors. Tell me the colors. And then I'll give you.
And you're just going to mix it in there. Now, you're going to take just a little bit more of the distilled vinegar, and you're going to pour it in. Just like that. Then, you're going to take some more red dye and drop some in. You can use as much as you want. And then you're going to mix that up. Now, the reason why I added some more red dye in the end is because it makes it a little bit more blood-like. Okay, so now that we've done that, press our paints off to the side. We're going to start with the shorts, and you're going to make them more. And if the hem hasn't been cut off already, you're going to cut off the hem. You're going to open them up and just kind of rip after you've cut off the hem. After,
Oh, I'll get them. Your hairbrush?
By my hairbrush.
I want to throw.
No. It's not your Halloween costume. Go. And you're just gonna kind of slit it so that when you split it, it will rip a little bit. And you're gonna make these kind of different sizes so that it will look realistic. Now you're gonna go ahead and do as many as you like. And just a heads up, when you wash it, like, the color may fade. I'm not quite for sure. It depends on what kind of dish, not dish soap, but laundry detergent you use, and that'll determine on what kind of color it'll have after the wash.
Hey, here's my.
Go! Austin, I'm making a video!
You know, you're.
I told you you have to be quiet.
You're yelling and you're going to see
Okay, so I'm just going to leave this one cut for right now. So as you can see, it's kind of cut like that. And so now I'm going to take this. I'm just going to kind of pick some up and sling it on there like it's blood spots. So this is how you begin to create the effect of the kind of psychiatric patient that you have.
Nikki, I asked you something.
After the video,
Is that blood from you or other person?
it's dye and paint.
No, in the Halloween costume.
I don't know. It's just blood. So if you even want to do something even more realistic, you can take it and put it on a couple of your fingers, like this. Just kind of like that. Paint your finger with it. You're going to take it and run it down, like someone was trying to grab at it. Okay. Just continue to do that. As you can see, I've already had I've already done pretty well. It's pretty bloody looking, and it's got that gory look. So I might even go for zombie attacker. So yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of go and kind of cut at this again. Remember to make not all of them the same, because you're gonna try to make them look like rips. Okay. So just kind of keep cutting and see what you get with that. Now I'm going to turn it over, and the side that we didn't cut on, I'm going to just kind of cut it a little bit.
Wait, are you showing people how to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, Nikki.
What?
If you took if mom bought you like some vampire blood or something, and you put it like on your shoulders or something.
See, it still kind of stays. So now I'm going to turn it over and do more blood splatting. So if any of you guys know how to add in screaming effects on videos, please tell me, because that'd be awesome if I had screaming effects on here. That one can often stop. They have to be able to hear me. Okay, and again I'm just going to kind of dip my fingers in here and kind of drag them down to make that effect of someone having it. Now here we go is the back of it. So we got pretty blood stained over here. Okay. Kind of shake it off like this. Okay, so I'm gonna lay this on my paint set because I don't really care who gets nothing. Now for this one, I'm gonna approach it a little bit differently. So with this one, I'm going to kind of cut the pocket, making it look like it ripped open. So I'm just gonna kind of cut the pocket like this so that it kind of hangs over and it ripped. So like that. So I really want that tabard kind of look. So I'm gonna kind of
look, it's red dot.
Yeah. The distilled vinegar, you can actually use that kind of technique for tie-dye, if you want to do, by the way.
Just this is the red dye.
Oh. Sorry about the inconvenience. If you guys would like and request a video done without someone in the background talking, I can do that. Yeah. I'll edit it. And just edit all the sounds in the background off. Oh, by the way, you guys don't ask me how I got psychiatric patient pajamas.
She was in the psychiatric. She was in that hospital, by the way.
Oh no.
What?
I'm just going to tell people that. Okay, so now that I've done the arms here, I'm going to kind of cut along the hem here so that it'll give the effect that my shirt is coming off. So for the bottom, I'm just going to kind of cut it a little bit. I don't really want a lot on this bottom because